Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G-Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
Get it, man. You talking about popping, man. North Carolina's own. You know
Man,
what I'm saying? How you want to do a big mouth, Darren? How you want me to say it, bro?
the government, we try to lay low.
I ain't say your last name, though.
Facts.
I ain't say your last name. So we're going to leave it at that.
Only reason why we on that type of time, I feel like bloggers really be getting like a bad name. You feel me?
Yeah. They do. They do because they think that we are responsible for the narratives that's being pushed. Even though a lot of information come from, like, somebody may put it out there and we might get information from somewhere else. But bloggers are going to be held to a higher standard than anybody, especially if you have a platform.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, first thing first, big mouth. You feel me? Like, where I'm from, the word that's, you know what I'm saying, attached to my name is big mouth. You feel me? Like, that's how people, you know what I'm saying, know me. Big mouth. But two words, I feel like self-accountability.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, people don't want to take self-accountability, man. You got to be self-accountability for, like, your actions, for real.
Yeah, you got to hold yourself accountable for sure.
Accountable, yeah, my bad.
It's all good.
Not self-accountable for sure. A lot of stuff the media wouldn't even know if you wouldn't even speak on.
You're right. You're right.
We wouldn't know that if you ain't speak on that.
You're right.
Whether it's a rap song, whether it's an interview, whether it's just you putting yourself in situations that you shouldn't even put yourself in, those type of situations.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know nothing about that if that didn't occur. So just first thing first, before you blame anybody, just take self-accountability.
Most definitely. Most definitely. You're right about that. But let's take it back before we get off in it, because I want you to pop it. North Carolina. What city?
Born in Raleigh, North Carolina, raised in Knightdale, North Carolina. Knightdale, probably like, where I'm at, is probably like 5 minutes away from Raleigh, but it's outside of Raleigh though, probably like a suburbs type of shit. You feel me? Like suburbs outside of Raleigh.
And so tell me about North Carolina, because I know about South Carolina. Of course, Charlamagne been putting South Carolina on the map for a while. The baby been putting it on for a while. But J. Cole from North Carolina, right? He from North or South? He from North, right?
North Fayetteville. Fan
How far is it from you?
Fayetteville, probably like hour 15. Look, shout out to everybody that's putting on for North Carolina though.
Sure. Yeah, but we in DC.
We in DC. Everybody got their own story. We in DC.
Now let's talk about your story, man, because man, I ain't gonna lie. First of all, I appreciate you being here. And one thing, I understand what it is to be a blogger and what it takes and how long it probably took to get where you are. I understand the grind, and I'm here to highlight you for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, North Carolina, Washington D.C. How did you end up in Washington D.C.? What made you come up here? Or tell your story.
Shit, being that you said you here to highlight me.
Yes.
I'm a blogger, so it's still like you highlighting them. Because when you're a blogger, you still covering them. You feel me? So it's like, we know what's going on. Regular dude, went to high school, went to college, graduated. You feel me? Like, a lot of times I feel like people think like blogs and just like messiness, but it's really like an art to it. It really takes a lot of work. This is a 365-day type of job though. So it's like, I don't get no sick days. I can't be like, yo, I'm tired. I can't be like, I'm sick. And I always got to put like the business first. You feel me? I get a lot of DMs. Do this, do that. You feel me? But like, bro, I feel like it's disrespectful for you just to come at me sideways in the DMs when I work 365 days.
They come at you sideways?
I feel like sometimes they do. Like, even if they not even knowing that they coming at me sideways, just by coming at me as like, post me, nigga. Post, like, listen. The lingo. Yeah. It's really the lingo. It's really how you talking to me. Like, just by saying, post me, nigga, or you feel me? Like, yo. Like, I'm working on business. You better talk to me nice. Stop playing with me. What's wrong with you?
Real talk.
For real.
Because what they understand is like, we don't need you. I don't need you. that money that you probably trying to share, I can get it somewhere. I don't need you. So don't. And I'm gonna treat you respectful. I got a service, cool, but don't come out like, don't come entitled. Don't feel entitled.
Entitled is a word. I'm not gonna say I don't need you because I feel like everybody need everybody.
True, you right.
I think everybody need everybody.
Right. We do. You right.
But entitled,
yes,
that's when you got one, my boy. These niggas feeling so entitled. It's like, bro, first of all, like, you lit. I ain't gonna lie, you got some shit shaking, but in a couple months, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, which is rare, you doing what you're supposed to do is rare. And if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're done.
For sure.
So for you to come entitled is crazy.
Now tell me this, man. How did you come up with Bigmoufmedia? Like, what made you come up with that name?
A lot of people ask me that. I feel like Bigmoufmedia, I just feel like I'm going to do a good job of getting the word out.
Yes.
A lot of people are like, oh, yo, big mouth, that's crazy. You saying the word big mouth, you feel me? It's crazy, but it's like, I feel like I'm going to get the word out. That's the whole point of it. I feel like my demeanor is pretty much low-key, chilling, but I'm going to get the word out for sure.
Yeah. Big Mouth, that's an interesting name for sure. And man, I want to applaud you, man. You putting in work. When it comes to this blog stuff, bro, you definitely gonna be mentioned. Like, it's no, in today's time, you can't mention blogging without saying Bigmoufmedia page. In my opinion, that's how I feel.
I feel like that's crazy though, because like I told you before though, we just left park. From we outside, we chilling, we vibing, no homo. But you was one of the first blogs that, like, you feel me? Like, when I seen you follow my page, you gave me like confirmation that, like, are you going in the right direction? I seen Changeofplanz, and I was like, oh yeah, that's something that I want to see. I want to see my business, my blog on that type of level.
Mm-hmm.
So for us to actually tap in, it's kind of like deja vu. Like I said, no homo, not that, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But shit, this
real
shit,
talk, man.
I appreciate you for sure.
Man, I guess we appreciating each other because, man, it can be another person if you coming up and you putting in that work. Because I put the work in. I know I put the work in.
For sure.
I'm not even going. So to see a fellow person coming up from the South, migrating, going to different places and growing their business, expanding their business, and putting the time in, I admire that. That's not easy. It's not easy at all, especially in this media game. You gotta worry about people talking to you crazy all day. Like I say, entitlement.
DMs go crazy.
They trying to jip you out of post
every day. That's like, really disrespectful.
It really is. It really is. And I was like, man, like, I don't know if is it because we black. I don't know.
I won't even say that. I just think that people, they're not treating it like a business. Like, a lot of people don't know business. Mm-hmm. So they just feeling like the word that you say, entitlement. They put entitlement over a business. So it's like they don't know business. It's really like a neglect. It's really like a not knowing no better. If they knew better, they'll do better. For it's like even just how they talk to you, how they come at you, how they run their own business. You feel me? It all goes back to self-accountability.
For sure. For sure. You're right about that. But some people do know better. And they still feel like they are entitled to what you got going on. Because believe it or not, and we talked about this now, in today's time, collectively, the blogs are running the game. In my opinion.
Hey, look, shout out Rainwater. You be seeing Rainwater, yo?
Oh, Rainwater? He crazy.
Hey, Rainwater is crazy.
Shout out to Rainwater.
Crazy.
He is. Shout out to Rainwater, man. I like Rainwater. I like him.
You like Rainwater?
I like him, yeah.
Bro, Rainwater just got over 10,000 comments on my page, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Niggas ain't with Rainwater. You with Rainwater?
I would say because I never met him. But I just like the fact that how he carry himself online. If he has an artist right now, he has an artist named Big E. She upcoming. And I've been posting her a couple times early. And he advocates for his artists with Mo3. Mo3 been gone, but he's gonna go on a rant and say, "Oh, I like Drake. We don't want to hear Kendrick. Oh, we like Mo3. This is what we listen to. Mo3 been gone. Mo3 been gone." But the fact how he advocates for his artists and even how he, all right, I'm gonna trick the internet. I'm gonna get you to talk about me. That's why I like Rainwater, because he's smart. And I don't know him personally. I know people who know him, but shout out to Rainwater. It's genius.
That's why you gotta appreciate Rainwater.
Yeah.
That's my whole point though, because like Rainwater understands the business.
Yeah, for sure.
Rewind 5 minutes ago. People don't understand the business.
For sure.
Rainwater understands the business.
He do.
So if you understand the business, you're gonna appreciate Rainwater because you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rainwater.
Yeah, dude, crazy.
I posted Big E probably like, when was it, on Valentine's Day? She went up. Shout out to Rainwater. Rainwater put me on.
Yeah.
Rainwater knows what's going on. You gotta give credit to Rainwater. I fuck with Rainwater. Even though he might sound crazy, he might sound like he's talking foolish.
Yeah.
When it comes to music, comes to the music industry, he know what's going on.
He knows what's going on. In all markets. In all markets.
Like he's from Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
I'm from North Carolina. How the fuck do I got a relationship with Rainwater? That shit takes 3.5 hours to get to Dallas, Texas from North Carolina. How the fuck I know Rainwater? You feel me?
Hell nah, it take longer than that. You saying
it's a good 3.5 hours.
No. Hell nah, probably like 10, because you said
on a plane. I'm talking on a plane.
Plane, yeah.
For sure. That's on a plane.
I was about to say, plane wise, about 3 hours.
Your car's gonna take a minute.
Yeah.
Plane,
3 hours.
We're not even thinking about driving that far. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
To drive that far is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, plane, shout out to Rainwater, man. He know what's going on, man.
Yeah. You know what's going on because YBA going crazy. Like going crazy. And I've been seeing, like, I don't know if he was the first person to post him on Big Mouth. I don't know. But I seen him on Big Mouth plenty of times going crazy. And then, of course, Woody will call me, hey, this guy got going on. He got this song, whatever. He doing this thing. Let's talk about him, because I'm going to credit you for breaking him as far as in the blog world.
First thing first, I would say shout out YBA, because YBA the one that created the songs. I wasn't in the booth for YBA when he created the songs, so you gotta give credit to the person that actually created the songs, because like he created the song.
He did. Most definitely.
Shout out to Woody Billions, because you saying that's the connection between me, YBA, and Woody Billions for, getting it out there. You feel me? But at the same time, I feel like you gotta give credit to his team. His team, he got a relentless team. It's like, matter of fact, this is what I'm glad you said that, because listen, for any artist though, the most important thing that you can do is get a manager.
A manager that know what he or she is doing.
And listen, a manager, like exactly what you said, a manager that know what he or she is doing, and that is rare, but at the same time, that's the difference maker. He has a team that has, I ain't gonna say they got no prize. Like, these niggas is relentless. These niggas hit me every single day.
Every day?
They don't give a fuck. These niggas is relentless, and they hit me every single day. So it's like, you gotta give these niggas credit. So it's like, you gotta create the music, and you gotta have a team that's about you, that's gonna do what it do.
For sure.
So these niggas is on my ass. You feel me? They asking me questions. We brainstorming. We creating things together, because I feel like Bigmoufmedia is like, no matter what you think about Bigmoufmedia, we all about breaking artists. That's my whole objective, is to break artists. So it's like, I'm willing to work with any and everybody. It just got to make sense.
You got to.
Listen, parentheses make sense. You hear me? But like I said, he got a good team behind him. Even before he popped, I feel like before even other blogs even start getting behind him, whatever, day in and day out, he came up with different plans. Some stuff worked, some stuff didn't work. But look at him now.
Look at him. And not only that, Keisha Cole herself, she be with him. Like, they've been in clubs together and everything. Of course, she got her own stuff going on with her her guy or whatever, but she co-signed the song.
Sure.
And I mean, cleared the sample and all that stuff. And she's with him, like y'all see them together, they laughing, joking, and all that. Like, dang, like that's a good look.
She got a lot of different looks. So you think got Ruby Rose.
Yes.
You got Keisha Cole. He got Sexy Red. And when I say Sexy Red, I mean numerous times though. Like Sexy Red kind of like been stamping them stamp after stamp after stamp after stamp. Like she really went on a campaign. He got Little Baby. Little Baby, the biggest rapper in the generation. So that speaks volumes itself. He got Ari Fletcher. Ari Fletcher, not the baddest, one of the baddest, got to be top 3, top 2 of this generation. It's a lot of people that's been on the campaign. I'm just like, really, I feel like I'm very humbled and appreciative to like believe in something and the shit to actually like mature though. Cause I feel like really that's the trophy though. Like in the blogging game, like everybody want to be attached to somebody that makes it. I can't be like, oh yeah, cloud chase. I can't be like that. I'm really a part of the situation.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
I'm a part of the situation. I don't fuck with nobody. So I'm a part of that situation.
Real talk.
You hear me?
Real talk. How that make you feel though? Not saying that, and we're gonna talk about other artists in this area,
Sure.
and even in North Carolina. But how did it feel like to be one of the first platforms to post him early, and then you see him getting this acknowledgement from all the blogs, even Adam 22.
No Jumper is crazy.
Yeah.
I just feel like deja vu. Like, it's kind of like I was thinking about this like recently though. I really gotta make a new checklist, like a new list of goals. You feel me? Like I feel like this is one of my biggest goals. But I know in this field, like you kind of like always counting again. So it's like you gotta do it again and again and again. And I like even like before I even got into the music, I never thought I was regular. I always thought I was him. So it's like now it's like, okay, you can't. Okay, cool. They might give you credit. They might not give you credit. I don't want to take credit because that's kind of like that's kind of like what's the word I'm looking for?
Taking your own credit?
No, that's not even taking your own credit. It's kind of like it's kind of like I want to say bullshit. It's kind of like I can't take credit away from YBA.
For sure.
That would be the last thing I want to do because I feel like YBA is the one that created the song. And even before I even met YBA, he already had a following. Like YBA had a local following that was already lit. But I feel like when he met New Nation, Carolina Plug, BK. All right, so listen, YBA is signed to BK and Carolina Plug. They're independent. They just like two regular niggas that start their own label type shit. And they looking for the major, not majors. You feel me? No budget, no crazy budget. You feel me? Like just regular niggas that smart.
Yes.
They had a plan that worked. So it's like, it's just crazy. Like it's just like crazy. It's like it's just crazy. Like, I ain't say it wasn't supposed to work, but just imagine you being a regular person and your plan worked. That's how it worked.
That's how it worked. That's yeah.
Hey, look, that's crazy as hell. Imagine you been a regular person, you created a plan, and your plan worked. I know both of them niggas. Them niggas are regular people, but I ain't gonna take nothing away from them. They smart, and they got a lot of work ethic. You feel me?
And it's working out for him because not only that, he has the image.
He got the image
and the personality.
Why you say he got the image? I'm gonna say you say the same thing I got. Why
I mean, look at him. Like the dreads hanging. He's kind of light skinned, tatted. Carry
all the females.
Yeah, all the girls like
my mama. Yo, it's like damn nigga, you got all the women. It's crazy.
Yeah, his image is what's carrying him. Like
you think the image is carrying him?
No, the image and his persona is carrying him.
It's the persona?
Because think about this too. Like I'm pretty sure he has a lot of different records.
Yeah.
But he has a record with Keisha Cole and it's talking about a woman and it's like, like how he carries himself. And it's not like he's a standoffish person either, because it's like he's taking pictures, he's open, he's talking to different people. So, man, the sky is the limit to this nigga.
Yeah.
From what I seen.
Sure.
So, and I think that a lot of people can learn from him. They should learn from him.
So you saying niggas need to do their homework and pay attention to what's going on?